up and welcome back to my channel. It's Kenya. If you haven't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram at KenyaAlexis_. If you're into all natural, plant-based skincare or beauty or anything like that, follow my business page at Shop Isita and check out my website shopicita.com. So today's video, we are going to talk about birth control.
Why are you whispering?
Birth control. Yeah, we're gonna talk about birth control today. I'm just gonna go through my experience because I know it's hard out there, especially for people who are looking into birth control and they just want to know other people's experiences before they decide to pick one. I decided to go ahead and share my experience. Maybe it will help somebody who is thinking about getting the same thing that I have. First and foremost, I just want to say, if you are thinking about having sex, if you have the slightest idea that, oh, I might be having sex, even if you don't know at all for sure, if you have the slightest idea that you think you might be doing it, get on birth control, because it's better to have it and not need it than to be in a situation where you wish you had it, you know what I mean? If you are younger than 18 and you're still with your parents and stuff like that, definitely talk to your parents. I mean, I know everyone's family situation is different from what my family was like, but definitely talk to a parent before you even just think you want to do anything like that. Like, just talk to them, or talk to someone you trust. Or don't talk to your friend. Talk to like an adult, someone you trust, about it before you even think about diving into something like that. And make sure you're like educated and all that kind of stuff on everything about sex before even getting into it. I'm not a parent, I'm just speaking from experience. The birth control I have is inserted right there in my arm, and it is called Nexplanon. It's supposed to last you 2 years. It's progesterone. Progesterone is what plays a role in maintaining pregnancy. I'm just reading from Google right quick. This implant releases progestin. It's a hormone that keeps ovaries from releasing eggs. And progestin also thickens the mucus inside the body to prevent sperm from reaching the eggs. It needs to be inserted into the arm by a healthcare professional. The reason why I got it is because it's over 99% effective, 99.9% effective, because it can't be 100% effective. I picked it because I don't have to worry about it. Just put it in my arm and I'm good to go for a long time. I think those are like the two main reasons. Now, my experience with this. So when I first got it in, I went with my mother, and basically I remember like I had to pick up the prescription and then I had to check in, and then they took me in the back and they had to numb it, of course. So I can't remember if they put numbing cream on top of it first and then did the shot, but I feel like that would make sense. So they put the numbing cream, I think, and then they did a shot, and they had to like stick the shot in my arm, and honestly that stung. I was like, whoa, it stung. Like, I didn't want to bawl my eyes out or anything. It just stung, and it was like an uncomfortable, stingy pain, but it was okay. And then they waited a few minutes, of course, so the numbing can go, supplies and all that kind of stuff. And then they got the contraption and they stuck it in my arm and inserted it, and that didn't hurt, honestly. And then they just wrapped it up, and then I was good to go. I believe the healing time was like a week or two, but I can't remember. It was so long ago. I never feel it or anything. Like, it's like I know it's there, but I don't feel anything moving at all or anything. Like, I don't touch it. Like, some people like to play around with it and just move it around. That's not me. It freaks me out, so I don't do it. I don't try to show it off or anything. It's just not me. I'm good. Just leave it there and don't mess with it. Plus, I know if you do mess with it, it could probably like mess something up, so I'm not gonna try it. I did find like it's annoying, like if you ever have to go to the doctor for some other reason, and they take your blood pressure, and sometimes they do it in this arm, and then it squeezes it, and it's like, maybe for some other people it doesn't make them uncomfortable, but for me it makes me feel like it's gonna like pop out or something, and it squeezes in. I'm just like, Other than that, it's fine. Like if you have to get blood taken, and I always have to get my blood taken in my left arm, so I always have to tell them, hey, I have something here. Like when they're tying the band around here, so they have to do it lower. My first year was smooth. Like I only got my period a couple of times, every couple of months for a couple of days. It was nothing crazy. And it was light too, so it was nothing crazy. But as soon as that year hit, as soon as July came around,
just started having my period basically the whole month.
the whole month, every month, like it would stop for a week and then it come back on. The roles reversed.
Kind of like I would have my period for the whole month, and then for a week, no period. Period, a whole month, a week, no period.
That's cool. It's really not though, but that's cool. So I went to the doctor and I talked to her about it. She said that's normal for Nexplanon because of the progesterone and the progestin and the ovaries, and it's just a reaction basically. And she said that typically happens, like the bleeding happens to a lot of people after the first year or so, and when there's like a couple months left until you have to replace it. What I had to do when I went to the doctor to talk to her about it, I had to get blood drawn to make sure that I wasn't anemic from losing all the blood, which I wasn't, which is a good thing. But it's still kind of annoying for anyone who, and if they do experience like the whole month of bleeding kind of thing, or 3 weeks of bleeding, just go ahead and get it replaced or talk to your doctor about getting something new, because I'm telling you, it's annoying. It's annoying. So I did get it replaced earlier than I was planning on getting it replaced, but I think that's a good thing because it was basically running out, so it's kind of a sign like, hey, you need to get more. And I decided to just keep it again because I mean I really didn't have any problems with it until I did start bleeding and stuff. And this time I'll just replace it earlier because like all the other birth control options just aren't fit for me. Like I don't want something inserted into my uterus. I don't want to get pills because I'm not going to take them the same time every single day. I already know. And I don't want a patch, and I don't want shots. So yeah, this is the best option for me right now. But I would recommend it. Like if you're my friend, if I'm talking to my friend and they're asking me, hey, should I get it? I'll be like, yeah, sure. Just be aware that you could possibly bleed after the first year a lot. So you might have to get it replaced earlier. But I know my other friend who has it, and she didn't have the same experience I have with the whole bleeding thing. So I think it just depends on like your body and your body type and all that kind of stuff. It's just something you need to talk to your doctor about, do your own research about, figure out which options are best for you, and you should be straight once you do that. That's it for this talk. If you guys have any questions or want to know anything more about it, let me know down below. Don't forget to like this video if you want to, and subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!